Hola, buenos. Me llamo daljiimarax. If you're new here, bienvenidos. So this is a very laid back, um, very raw, um, video today. Very minimal editing. But I wanted to get on here and rant about my Spanish learning journey. If you are new here, I determined this year that I'm going to be fluent in this language. And even though I won't be fluent, I will be very, 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 now that I've been speaking it, it was a very ambitious goal, but I will be very conversational and I will be very much more comfortable speaking this language by the end of the year. Thanks to getting a language exchange partner. I have a video on that. But anyway, this video is about estoy cansado. I am at the point in my language journey where I'm no longer like having so much fun. And I don't even think this is like I think this is something you go through when you are learning a new language, right? You get to the point where you're really excited and you're having fun. And you're like, oh my God, this is so much fun. I'm learning all these new words. And it's like, no, I'm just studying, learning. Yuck, I'm not at school. I'm not in school anymore. This is the boring part. And I think this is the part that people fear and why they procrastinate and say, oh, I'm going to learn that language next year or this next year. I'm there. So what I decided to do is to take a break from learning new things and use the things that I already know. Use the things that don't require me to do much, like thinking and problem solving. And one of those things is reading a lot in Spanish. This week, I'm challenging myself to just read. And hopefully this will make me much more confident when I'm speaking my Spanish. Because I'm still lacking a lot of confidence when it comes to speaking it around Spanish speakers and things like that. And I think it has a lot to do with I don't like my accent. I don't like the way I sound. But I'm never going to do that if I don't hear myself speak. So I'm taking a break on vocabulary. I'm taking a break on learning how to conjugate all the new verbs I'm learning, on how to learn how to have new conversations. We're just going to read. I'm going to give myself a week to just make sure I'm reading Spanish every single day. And I want to invite you guys to do that too. If you were in a language learning journey, how about you just take a break and just read or just listen or just watch? Because I feel like you get to a point where you're like, well, I've got this far, so I can't slow down because then I'm not progressing. But it's like you can always switch it up. Like you can always find different ways to like go about learning the language that you're learning without learning new information, right? You can still improve the information that you already know, the knowledge of it, whether you're speaking it, listening to it, hearing it in like different accents and things like that. So like that's where I'm at right now. I'm sick of learning new stuff. So I'm taking a break and I'm just going to do what it do. And I'm also not going to worry about like translating the things that I'm going to read and trying to figure out what they're talking about. I just want to be able to be more comfortable saying the words that I see written down somewhere, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to rant because I know people go through this when they are learning a language. They get to the point where it's like, okay, this is not fun anymore. I want to be fluent in this language, but I'm not enjoying. I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out. That's what it is. I'm burnt out from learning. Anyway.